Hey, good morning everybody. Back again with another video. This video is a little different from the normal videos that I will be doing. And this one involves a child that was recently murdered by her father, or I wouldn't even want to call him her father. Basically an animal, an evil person that took her life from her. Most of you probably seen it on Facebook or the news, but the 3-year-old child's name, her name is Zoey Pereira, and her father basically took her from the mother. The mother gave the father permission to let the child stay with the father for the weekend that just passed, May 5th. The father took the child in the car, put chains on the door so that the child couldn't escape, set the car on fire, and the child died. He basically burned the child alive in the car. Now there's multiple stories and articles on this incident, but I'm going to read you one from rollingout.com. So it says, Zoey Pereira, 3, burned to death by her father, a Queens, New York man who is in critical condition, suffering from burns, and now some family members are hoping he will die. Martin Pereira is accused of the murder of his daughter Zoey Pereira, 3, who he allowed to burn to death in his car this past Sunday, May 5th, after a custody battle with the child's mother. According to the New York Daily News, Pereira was in bitter custody dispute with the child's mother, Coleman, who is 36. Coleman allowed Zoey to visit with her father this past weekend, and now that decision will haunt her for the rest of her life. She says, "I always thought he was going to hurt me. I never thought he was going to hurt my daughter," the grieving mother said. According to Coleman, Pereira had been increasingly vindictive over the past several weeks over custody and legal issues. On Sunday, she received a call from Pereira in which he allegedly said, "Do I have your attention now, bitch? I've got your attention now, bitch. You're never going to see your daughter again." A few hours later, police responded to a 911 call of a car burning on the boulevard of 155th Street. Witnesses told the police that the man driving the vehicle was driving erratically before stopping the vehicle. Suddenly, the car burst into flames, and Pereira emerged from the vehicle fully engulfed. Onlookers yelled for him to jump into the nearby pond to douse the flames as firefighters arrived on the scene. When they found the burning car, it was noted that the rear doors were chained shut, but the intensity of the heat melted the door handles and allowed the rescuers to open the car. Inside was the burning body of Zoey. Also discovered in the car were 2 cans of gasoline and a propane tank in the trunk. According to police, they only found Pereira because of a piece of clothing was on fire, and they followed the light to its source. They discovered him stripped down to his underwear near the park's pond. He was transported to the local hospital and treated for 2nd and 3rd degree burns. On Monday, May 6th, he was charged with homicide for the death of his daughter and remains in hospital in police custody. 2 of Zoey's aunts, angered over their niece's death, spoke to the media on Monday. "He didn't have to do that to her. That's not even human, that's an animal." One of the aunts told the New York Post, while the other aunt stated that what many are feeling, and added, "Hopefully he dies. I'm just being honest. I hope he dies." You know what? I hope he dies also. When it comes to children and the harm of children, innocent children, I have no ounce of kindness left to people who do that to innocent children. You harm children, you deserve whatever fate is going to happen to you. And the part that really upsets me is because this is your child, your flesh and blood. Your child has a sense of trust in you knowing that you're going to protect them, keep them safe. The little girl was probably in the back seat, singing her favorite little songs, playing with their toys, not knowing that the man she trusted and loved was going to betray her and end her life. That child will never grow up, will never become a teenager, will never graduate school, have children of her own, grow old, experience life because it was taken away by the person that betrayed her the most, and that was her father. Now just from reading this, it seems like there was plenty of time for this man to turn away from what he was about to do. The fact that there was two gasoline tanks, or a gas tank and a propane tank in the car, tells me that he already planned this out. He didn't have to do that. He could have turned away from it. On his way to pick up his daughter, he could have turned around. But because he was so upset with the child's mother, that he decided, I'm just going to kill my little girl, and I'm going to teach her a lesson. And now the child is gone. And now he's in the hospital with these burns, and he'll probably survive. And I don't know if that state, was this in New York? I don't know if New York has the death penalty. I don't know. That's something I got to research. But I just don't understand how people can do this to children. It's like their own child, man. Man, I'm telling you, I'm at a loss for words, because I'm just thinking of the innocence of this child, that I'm looking at right now on my iPad, and to think what she was going through as that car started to burn. And the fact that he survived and got out of the car is now going to haunt him, but I don't give a damn. He needs to go. There's no mercy for people who harm children. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. It's a sad world that we live in. And now this little girl is gone because this coward had a disagreement with the child's mother. So, that little girl, man, rest in peace. I hope you're in a better place, because this world did you wrong. That man that you loved and you trusted betrayed you. That's all I gotta say.